This morning, we're highlighting the Beast Texas Track Club here in East Texas right now, which serves athletes in the area through AAU track and field. They're now also celebrating their athlete Chandler Else, who broke the record in the 200-meter dash recently in the AAU Junior Olympics, resulting in the first sprint record to be held by an East Texas athlete. And to get more reaction on this, we are now joined by Chandler and the president of the Beast Texas Track Club, Andre Thomas. Thanks, guys, for making the trip this morning. Here, we appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So, Chandler, I want to start with you. Of course, recently you were able to break that record for the 200-meter dash, the first sprint record, I believe, to be held by an East Texas athlete in AAU. What did it mean to you to break that?
It felt good, and I was happy after I broke the record because my mom was like right there, and I didn't notice I broke the record.
Andre, what goes into training? And first of all, before we get into more about that, if somebody's not familiar with the Beast Texas Track Club, when did it get started and what's the mission of it with these athletes?
Yes, sir. So our very first competition year was 2020. And one thing, we start at a foundational base, so we'll start at 4 years old. We're a Christian-based organization, and we'll compete all the way to 18 years old. And we consistently train. We start in March, and we used to go all the way up through August training the athletes and making sure they're ready to perform at the highest level. We try to get them on the biggest scene so we compete nationally compared to maybe some of the other teams prior to us. Thus far, we've had a lot of success getting the kids out and getting them opportunities to get to the next level with over 20 athletes competing collegiate now.
Track and field, I think, is an underrated sport. A lot of people, know about it, but maybe it's not some of the most popular sports in certain areas, but certainly exciting to watch out there. What is the, what are you feeling from some of the athletes that want to be involved with this here in the East Texas area when it comes to track and field?
Well, I have a lot of real good feedback from my football athletes because the two sports they translate with each other very well. One thing we have seen through the years, the teams in the DFW area, a lot of the football players, they run track in the summer, and we were kind of behind on that in East Texas. So since we have started, we have seen a lot of help with our football players getting fast on the field, and they're coming out by the dozens to compete with us.
When it comes with the work, Chandler and other athletes involved in the organization put in, what does that look like on a weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis for you guys?
So we typically train Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And we consist of learning how to take care of our bodies, stretch properly, and getting a good workout in. And then we have kids like Chandler that's exceptional, that he goes above and beyond and does extra work on top of that. His parents are very involved and help him get where he needs to be at.
And Chandler, what do you think about the preparation that the club does for you when it comes with doing things like breaking a record as an East Texas athlete? What do you think about all this?
I think that they're good trainers, and they treat me right and they train me good.
And you're 9 years old, correct?
Yes, sir.
Where do you see your future? I know it's a monstrous question for Chandler, who's 9 years old, but where do you want to see? Where do you see your future at when it comes to track and field? Do you want to move on to football? Do you want to stay track? Maybe both when you get to high school? I know it's very early to decide something like that.
I want to stay in track because I want to get a scholarship.
Where do you want to go?
LSU.
LSU? Not too bad, not too bad. So, Andre, with the numbers you sent me when it comes with the track right now, so Junior Olympians 298, national record 1, national championship, national champion 3, All-Americans 43, regional champs 61. There's more than that, but also multiple college athletes, district champs also 53. Talk about those numbers. They're really impressive numbers.
Yes, sir. Well, we take a lot of pride in that. It goes to our parents being involved and getting the kids where they need to be at, our coaches doing their job. That's something prior to we started we never seen before. And so us being able to compete against the United States of America, I mean, we're competing against all 50 states. And we're taking kids from the East Texas area, and we're going to compete, and we're dominating and getting better every year. It gives our kids in East Texas a platform where we're able to get them seen by scouts and give them better opportunities to get out. And I feel like we're just really getting started. We're still a young organization. We just completed our 5th season of competition.
When you guys go to other states, what do coaches, players, parents, maybe scouts say about East Texas athletes?
Well, it seemed like everybody have a cousin or a family member in the East Texas area.
Yeah.
So when we go out of the state, we're pretty well known. People know us kind of everywhere, and it's worked in our favor a lot.
So if somebody's watching this morning that wants to get involved in this organization, how can they do just that?
The easiest way to get in touch, if they're on Facebook, go to Beast Texas Track Club Facebook page. You can find any information. There'll be links on there that'll connect with us, or you can reach us at beasttexastrackclub@gmail.com.
And then finally, I'm guessing it's not just about, of course, being the best athlete out there. It's also about like making sure all these athletes learn valuable life lessons out there and everything like that when it comes with moving on to high school and then college, right?
Yes, sir. And with that, also, we take on kids that have maybe had issues in the past, maybe been a little trouble here and there, and we have had great success of them straightening up, getting their grades up in school, doing what they're supposed to be, and getting on the right path to be successful. And a lot of times we have kids that maybe don't have the family support, and a lot of our coaches have been that support for the athletes, where they're picking them up, taking them, getting them where they need to be at, feeding them, housing them on trips out of state. So it's more of a community situation. We call ourselves Beast Texas Family. We kind of have a family reunion situation every year to come together and enjoy each other outside of track.
Yeah, and then before I let you guys go, what's coming up next for the Beast Texas Track Club? Any other AAU events or anything you could tell our viewers about?
Yes, sir. In September, we'll be opening sign-ups for indoor track. We will be having a full indoor season before we roll back into our summer season. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sounds good. Thank you guys for making the trip. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
We appreciate it. We will be right back. We'll have more news in just a couple of minutes right here on your Wednesday.